Hello, let me give you a brief background about our company, about our system, which is used to limit ransomware attacks. Now, our software is a post-compromise security solution. Although the demonstration is implemented on WordPress, the same architecture can be applied to virtually any application. A hacker say exploits a vulnerable application and creates a new administrator account in a normal system. This would be enough to deploy ransomware and encrypt the server. In this demonstration, random@gmail.com is the legitimate administrator, whereas random1@gmail.com is the administrator account created after the application was compromised. Every sensitive operation must pass through our authorization plugin. The plugin receives a secret API key from an external independent authentication software after successful authorization. The legitimate administrator can obtain and use this API key, but the attacker's account cannot have it. Without the API key, every privilege request is rejected. Now, although the application has been compromised, the attacker cannot execute the critical operations required for ransomware. Therefore, this attack is contained. Only problem is that if a full operating system kernel compromise is there, then it could bypass this protection. Now let me show you the demonstration. In this demonstration, we are random@gmail.com, which is a legitimate user's account. We log into it. After logging into it, we can access anything like themes, we can access plugins, and whatever the regular dashboard things are there. In this, there is an API key. Let me show that API key. So we have an API key associated with email ID. Okay. So random@gmail.com is associated with this API key, and therefore it can access everything. Now going to the other account, where suppose a random@gmail.com is an attacker who has compromised this application, and therefore after that created an account into the application using that exploit. Suppose he exploits it. Now he tries to access the appearance. So there is no, you cannot access this area. Suppose he tries to access plugins. So again it will be, you cannot access this area. The enforcement is done from plugin only. However, since he cannot access the plugin itself, he cannot encrypt the application or the database, and therefore it stops it here only. Now and in this there is if we edit the profile, then there is no API key, as you see. Okay, thank you so